careful whenever you are watching this video. I am going to be vulnerable and honest with you guys. This was not the video that I planned to upload today, but I do not have the video ready to go. So I'm actually recording this video that you are watching right now on Sunday the 14th, and this video should be uploaded tomorrow on the 15th of September. I recorded another video, but I have not yet edited it. It is another part of my makeup collection series that I have done on my channel. I split my makeup collection into a bunch of separate videos to make it more ASMR friendly, I guess, and so that I can show you guys each individual product and talk about each item. But for this part of my collection, I did all of my lip products, and I have a lot of lip products, so the video ended up being like 55 minutes long before editing, and I have not yet been able to sit down and edit it, so I don't think that I will be able to have it ready to go by tomorrow, at least not ready to go in a way that is not rushed and poorly edited. I want it to be good quality and take the time to edit it the way that I want to. If you've been around on my channel, you know that I record in front of a window right over here, and when I made that video, there were a lot of cars like rushing by. They drive really fast on the main road that is like on this side of our condo, right outside of our window. So there were cars driving by. There were a couple of times where I bumped into the little table that I record on, and there are just moments where I'm like wiping off the swatches of the lip product and, you know, a bunch of things that I know I'm going to want to edit out of the video, but I don't have time to edit it. So I say all of that to say today's video is definitely more relaxed, more laid back. I realized I forgot to put my wedding ring on. Like, I'm in my pajamas. I showered and just put my hair in a braid. Like, that's the vibe tonight for when we are recording this video. So I hope that you guys still enjoy it. I hope that it is relaxing. I haven't even told you guys what I'm going to be doing. So today's video is going to be items around my house that I think make really good ASMR sounds. So I have 5 items today. I will show you guys them quickly, and then I will go through them as triggers in this video. The first one is a cushion from our couch. So this is what our couch looks like in our living room. It's this orange color. I love it, but it has a good textured fabric that I think will make nice ASMR sounds. Then I have my husband's PS5 controller. I did not tell him that I was taking this for today's video, but I bought it for him, so I think that I can use it for the video. He wouldn't mind anyway. He supports my channel more than anyone, and I appreciate him, so I'm sure he wouldn't mind me using his controller. Then I have a tissue box. I have done a tissue box short on my channel before, but I've never included it in a long form video, and there's something about the cardboard and like the plastic and the tissues. They just make such a good variety of went to Gap recently, and we have a few bags, and one day I was moving the bags from one of our tables to another table, and I just thought that it kind of made some good ASMR sounds, so we're gonna use that today. And then the last item that I have is this little decorative vase with these little plants in it. So I forget who I saw this concept from. I think it might have been Sincerely ASMR. I think. I don't remember for sure. But over the summer, back in like June, I saw an ASMR short where someone was like, these are the items in my house that make the best textured sounds, or something along those lines, and I really liked the concept, so I wrote it in my notes. On my notes app, I just have like an ongoing ASMR ideas list, and I had that on my ideas. So tonight, when I was like, I need to get a video recorded for tomorrow, this came to mind, and I thought that it would just be fun to sit back and listen to some of these sounds. I think I'm going to start with the controller. I do have my microphone over here, so if I'm kind of holding the items closer to this side of my camera, that is why. I bought my husband the PS5 for Christmas in 2023. Actually, I think, yeah, 2023. I think that's correct. Yeah, it must have been, because we were still living in our apartment. And last year, Christmas of 2024, we lived here in our condo. So, 2023, I bought this for my husband. Honestly, he played it for a few months, and then he kind of stopped playing it as much. So, I'm getting good use out of it by making ASMR with the controller. I've never played any video games. I don't know what any of this stuff does or what any of these mean. Obviously, I know that, like, you know, if you want to go forward or back or whatever, I get the point, but I've never personally used it myself. Also, you can see that I don't have press-on nails on tonight, so most of the ASMR sounds are going to come straight from the items rather than me actually like tapping and scratching. I guess some of the things it will be more tapping and scratching, but for the most part it's going to be like the actual item sounds, if that makes sense. If you have a PS5 or any of the PlayStations, let me know your favorite games. When I bought this for my husband, it came with the Spider-Man game. sandwiches and different things like that. I still have some of those at my desk at my school that I work at. Okay, I'm going to move on. I hope that all of these sounds are loud enough for you guys to hear because I am a little bit further away from the microphone, but we will see. Next, I will show you guys the couch cushion. This is like, it's a smaller pillow, kind of like an armrest style of cushion. The way that our couch is set up, it's a module couch. So we have 6 different sections, and the corner pieces of our couch have the full back that goes up higher, but then it has an armrest, and you can put this pillow right next to the armrest. That way it has a cushion because the actual armrest is just like the hard fabric. It's not soft. So this gives it the squishy pillow. We got our couch on Amazon, and it's a huge couch, and we paid, well, actually, my husband's parents paid for the couch. It was like $1,500, which sounds like a lot, but this couch is huge. Like, I don't think we expected it to be as large as it ended up being, but we love it, and we love the color. Our living room is a dark gray color, and we have a lot of dark woods, kind of like this wood behind me. This is our dresser in our bedroom. I sit on the floor, if you were wondering. I'm sitting on the floor in our bedroom, so that's why I have the dresser behind me. Anyway, so like the dark gray and the dark wood against this orange couch is like perfection. It's so cozy. I am going to be uploading a fall tag next week. I was tagged by a lovely creator to do a tag that she came up with. I won't go into it too much because I will share all of that with you guys next week, but I believe her channel is called Gingerbread ASMR. Is that what her name is? Is it? It's something with gingerbread. She's amazing, so lovely, so sweet, and she created the, what did she call it? The cinnamon girl tag. Dang, what is it? I think that's what she called it, the cinnamon girl tag, or something about cinnamon and fall vibes. So she tagged me to do that, and next Monday is the first real day of fall, so I'm going to be doing that tag next week. The reason that I bring that up is because one of the questions in her tag is something along the lines of, what is the coziest corner in your house, or like the coziest space that you like to be in? And my answer, a little spoiler, a little foreshadowing to that video, my answer is our living room, because we have this orange couch and the dark gray walls, the dark woods, and just all of our decorations. The pillows on our couch are yellow. Our dining room chairs are a green velvet. autumnal room in our house, and it definitely gives me the coziest feeling, and I just love it. Yeah, and we don't usually leave a lot of the lights on in our living room, so it makes the space pretty dim, and that just makes it even more cozy and relaxing. So yeah, I just really love our couch. I think this is like the prettiest pop of color because it's not too bright. It's not like a neon orange or anything, but it brings the perfect amount of color to our space. Let's see, I think I will do the bag next. Like I said before, this is not a normal item in our house, but I feel like any type of like cardboard material makes good sounds. We do a lot of our grocery shopping at Aldi, and sometimes if you don't bring a bag, you can just use a cardboard box, and sometimes cardboard boxes make good ASMR sounds. Paper bags make good ASMR sounds. You know, you just gotta find the random items that make good ASMR. We did not know how much we would like Gap. We don't usually shop there, but we have an outlet mall near us, and they had a Gap outlet, so everything was on sale, and even the sale items were on sale, so you could get like 20% off the clearance rack, you know, deals like that. So we went and took a look, and now I think we might be converted to Gap people. Before, we were big on H&M, but H&M has kind of gotten more expensive, but the quality hasn't gotten better. So it doesn't make you really want to shop there, because we would just go and buy all of our basic clothing pieces from H&M. But now it's like you're not getting better quality. Okay, I probably just got cut off there because I tried to open the bag and it ended up being really loud, so I'm probably gonna have to edit that out. But what I was saying is that you're not getting better quality, but you're still paying more money at H&M. So Gap, at least the outlet near us, was really, really nice quality and less expensive. It's still, you know, you're still paying for nice quality clothing, so you might be spending a little bit more money, but the pieces were really nice. I bought a couple of t-shirts. I showed that in a haul video last week, and I really, really like the quality of those shirts. I really want to go back and get more of those shirts. They were men's pieces, so they were thicker material, but they were really soft, which I like a lot, and they had a lot of color variety that I don't already own, so I would definitely like to go back and get some more shirts. And my husband was looking at the men's section. They have a really cute kids section. They just have a lot of good variety of items. My husband got a pair of pants from there, and he really liked the style and the fit of them. So I think we might be converted to Gap people. We shall see. I honestly feel like this whole year, neither of us have really done a ton of clothing shopping. We've been really sticking to our budget. I know I talk about it a lot on my channel. We've been following a budget. Let me tap on the flowers while I talk about this. This, I think I got this, yep, in the dollar section of Target for $5. Actually, it might have been from Walmart. I don't know. I think that's the Target dollar section, but it doesn't really look like the Target dollar section. It looks like something that would be from Walmart. I don't know. Anyway, I got this for $5, so wherever I bought it from. So, my husband and I have been following our budget really closely for the last 10 months, 9 months, 9.5 months, I guess. We started it in January, and it is now mid-September. So the last 9.5 months, we've been sticking to our budget, and we've been doing awesome. So I say that because we haven't really been doing much clothing shopping, except for when we go to the outlet mall and find good clearance prices at Gap, apparently. We really only buy things if we need them. Like, my husband needed black pants for work, or I bought, actually I didn't buy anything, but I want to buy a cardigan for work. I do already have some cardigans that work just fine. Sorry, I am getting more comfortable. I do have cardigans, but I would like to get a different color because I wear the same 2 cardigans basically every single day. So I would like to get another color, but it's not necessary. So anyway, we've been following our budget and haven't really been buying clothing or much random stuff that we don't need. We do give ourselves some fun money, and that's been really helpful, at least to me, because there are times where I want to buy something that's not necessary, but it brings me joy. Or I've definitely bought things for this channel using my monthly fun money budget, and sometimes it can be helpful to not feel guilty by having the fun money budget. Our fun money is only $50 a month, so it's not like a ton of money. So if we want to buy a few items, we have to be strategic about when we buy it and what we buy it, when we buy it, and what we buy. I don't know. It's been awesome. The whole budget has been really great at helping us to grow as a couple. We've learned a whole lot. We were just talking about this last night. We went on a walk around our neighborhood. Actually, it wasn't technically in our neighborhood. It's like a few neighborhoods away from us. It's probably a 5-minute drive, and it's an area that we love. I would absolutely love to live in one of those houses. houses. I've talked about it before, but we live in a condo right now. So this is our condo, and it's great. We own it, or like we're paying our mortgage, so we're not renting. We are buying this house, which was always the dream for me. I really did not want to be renting for too long, and we only rented for 2 years. So I'm really grateful that God gave us a home that we can call our own, because that alone is like a wonderful financial thing. Like, it just feels good to know that we're not paying someone to live in their property, if that makes sense. But we don't want to live in a condo forever because it's only 2 rooms. It's not much bigger. Sorry, there's dust flying around from this. It's not that much bigger than our apartment was before this. So we would love to someday down the road, it may be 3 years, it may be 5 years, it may be 7 years down the road, who knows. But eventually we would love to have a standalone house and have a yard, have a garage that hopefully fits both of our cars. Yeah, all of that sort of stuff is kind of our long-term dream goal, and this budget has definitely made that goal feel more obtainable. I'm going to move on to the last item, the tissue box, because that flower was really dusty and I've been getting over some congestion. I think I had a little bit of a cold. My entire workplace, I feel like everyone was getting sick over the last week. So I definitely got a little bit of that congestion, and I don't need the extra dust flying around my nose. So I'm gonna move on to the tissue box. But as I was saying, the budget has made all of our future goals seem a lot more obtainable and a lot closer at hand, if that makes sense, which is amazing. I am so thankful to be doing life with my husband and to be coming up with these goals together and reaching our goals. We are at the point where the debt is about halfway paid, and my husband recently got a second job where he is working like 4 nights a week, and he is really dedicating the next few months to just have an extra income, and he ends up working like 20 to 25 hours a week depending on the week, and it's honestly such a blessing. I'm so thankful that he's willing to work a second job. We don't need him to work a second job. We are lucky enough that we could have paid the debt with just the 2 of our jobs, but he really wants to pay it faster, more rapidly. So he got a second job. It is at a fast food restaurant, and honestly it pays better than we anticipated, so that's been such a blessing. He's been working there for like almost a month now, maybe 3 full weeks. This week might be like his 4th week there. So yeah, that's been great, and it gives me more time to record while he is working. So hopefully the channel will keep growing. I've been very blessed to see some growth recently. You guys have been really sweet, and I've been noticing that my shorts on my channel have been receiving some steady views, and I've been gaining subscribers, which is such a blessing. You guys are really awesome, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of you. But my channel has just been a hobby for the time being. I do not get paid. I don't get any monetization for any of my content or anything that I do on my channel. I've never been sponsored, or like I have never made a dime from YouTube. It's just been such a lovely hobby of mine. I've been so blessed, so thankful for every single viewer, every subscriber, every friend that I have made while doing ASMR, and maybe someday I will be monetized. Maybe someday I'll be sponsored. Who knows? But for now, it has just been a hobby and a, craft to kind of be creative with and put my time and effort into. So I'm very thankful for all of you guys, your support, your love, your kindness. Oh gosh, there's a fly. I'm so thankful for all of you guys and just your kindness, your generosity. It does not go unnoticed. I really appreciate what this community has brought together for me, and I don't know, I'm just so thankful. So I will stop with all of the rambling. I apologize. I honestly had intended for this video to be more focused on the actual trigger items, but if you know me, you know I like to talk, and that's all I did. This whole video was just yap. So I hope that it still brought to you some relaxation and some peace and calmness today. I am sending you all love in a time that has been very crazy and stressful. I know that recently there's been a lot going on in the world, so I am sending you all love and positivity. If you need anything, feel free to reach out to me in the comments or email me and we can chat. I would love to talk to you guys. You guys are here for me and I am here for you. So I love and appreciate you all. I hope that you can have a great rest of your day or night. And if you are not already, feel free to subscribe and join our family. I would love to have you here.